Howdy partners, Scouter Mark here, together with Scouter Buddy. We've just moseyed on into town and figured we'd check out some local establishments. And before we head on in, I should probably hitch Scouter Buddy up to the old hitching post. I always figured I'd use the Two Half Hitches knot, which is good for tying something up, like mooring a boat or hitching up your horse or equivalent. Two Half Hitches knot is a lot less difficult than it sounds, and I'll leave you to it. But if you're a math folk, you really must try to resist the urge to reduce your fraction. Because what you're going to want to do is cancel out the 2 and the 2 and just have one hitch. You know, them's fighting words. Let's do this, all right? Draw! Are you kidding me? A rabbit? Look, I have clearly drawn a duck. Sorry about that, folks. Let's go work on 2 half hitches. All right, 2 half hitches. Now, if you've seen some of my previous videos, you may know that a hitch is not a freestanding knot, which means that if you take out the object you're tying the rope to, the knot's going to fall apart. So we need to tie to something. I've got my flashlight here. So, got my trusty paracord. I've got one long end coming out this way, and the one end I'm going to work with is right here. I've just wrapped my cord around, simple like that. Now you have to remember with this knot which side you're working with. So I've chosen that the left is going to be my working side. So I take my left hand knot, which is over my flashlight here, cross over the other side. So I say left, over, and then I've made a loop here, right? Put the end through there and tighten up. Bring your loose end back to the side you started on, your working side. So left, over, right, and you made that loop again. Take that end and tie it through the loop. If you have done this right, and you can orient this the right way, you have made a clove hitch over its own end. Now this will tighten up nicely when you're pulling on it. It won't slip on you. Now if you tie it the wrong way, and you say maybe start on the left side, go over and through the loop, and off to the right side, over and through the loop, you are going to end up with what's called a lark's head knot, or a cow's head knot, which really is not what we're looking for. If both ends are coming through and then you have a loop on each side of them, right here, then you've done it wrong. You should probably retie that, because this kind of knot actually will just slide back and forth. Not what we're looking for if we're looking to secure something. So let's do it the correct way one more time. And if you'd like, I can start on the other side. So right, over, through the loop, back to the right side, over, and through the loop. Now let's say for a moment, you're tying to something and you want to be able to untie this knot easily. You can't do it. I mean, you've got to really get in there and pull this knot apart to untie it. If you want a quicker way, what you can do, so I'm going to go back to the left side this time, is take your left, like you're starting it absolutely normally, go over and through that loop you've made. And you're going to do like you're about to do it the right way, over, and then instead of pulling the whole end through, make a loop and pull it through, so you're leaving your end back on the same side. You still have your 2 half hitches and it's nice and secure, but when you pull this end, quick release, 2 half hitches. All right, thanks and see you next time.